That's not
So,
a rib.
you're doing this kind of like the day deal. And we kind of ran through some names to start here. You said Hogan, Bischoff, and Russo. Hogan and Bischoff are longtime friends of yours. I know you get along okay with Russo, I guess, now too, but let's just address the elephant in the room. I think a lot of both of those guys, but the narrative would certainly be, oh, Hogan and Bischoff came in and ruined the company. They took all the money and made us go live on Mondays and put us on the road and put us in the red, and they were siphoning off all the money. What was your perception at the time?
Well, the reality of the situation was they brought Hogan in, and Eric came along with him, and they brought Hogan in to broaden the name and get more recognition for TNA by
having Hulk Hogan.
And they were looking for him to get them deals and more sponsorships and also international deals.
His name meant something.
His name still means something.
Sure.
And it was Hulk Hogan. And Eric, with his production background, and Eric had connections, and Eric is a great producer and gets a bad rap. But I think Eric's a damn talented son of a bitch. And they were using them. And, you talk about the Monday night thing that they did when they tried to compete with WWE on Monday nights. At least they had the balls to go do it. At least they were trying something different than what they had been doing that wasn't working.
Right.
So they tried something new. It didn't work. They adjusted and moved on. I would have done that differently if I had been there.
But you respect the balls.
I respect the balls. I respect them for doing something different, changing the norm. And a lot of people, change is difficult for people. So they changed the norm. They challenged the status quo. And they went out and did something different.
It's also easy to armchair quarterback decisions like that.
Yeah.
But I guess what I was getting at is, you hear a lot of the younger guys, and this is common. This goes back, decades in wrestling. They always want to talk about who's on top and that they're holding them down and blah, blah, blah. And a lot of the guys, I think, had just read so much of the internet and so much of the books and
rumor and innuendo.
Yeah, and so they were led to believe, if Hogan and Bischoff are coming in, they're going to hold us down. But your perception was totally different from that. Is that fair to say?
It is. No, without a doubt. That's definitely fair to say, because they were trying to build it up.
So what was
their reputations were on the line just as much as everybody else's, if not more so.
Right.
Who gets the credit for it, not working out? Hogan and Bischoff. Do they get the credit for having the balls to step out and do something different?
Right.
That's the part that gets me. And, everybody can sit back and go, they never should have done that. Because, they did.
It's easy to say
that now. And they own it. It's very easy
work.
to say that now. But they weren't the ones there making that decision and saying, hey, let's go out and try this.
It's like a football game, If the play works, it's a great play.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, it's a terrible play.
If you want to sit behind your computer and second guess everything and send your little newsletter out, then
What is Bischoff's official title when you come in?
Good question. I think Eric was executive producer at that point.
What was Hogan's?
Hulk Hogan.
His title was Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. He didn't have a title. He was Hulk Hogan.
What did he do?
Hulk, advised and would give his input on creative things. And
so he'd sit in on booking meetings and stuff?
No. Eric sat in on the booking meetings for him, kept him apprised of it, but Hulk would have suggestions. Hulk would sit in on production meetings, day of TV, and give his 2 cents. But they used Hulk for his name. They used Hulk to go out and try and get sponsors.
It was really like almost like a licensing deal. Just permission to
pretty
use
much.
it. What was Russo's title?
Writer.
Who was the head writer?
Russo.
Okay. So let's run through some other names here. Terry Taylor. He was at the company when you got there. But you really don't like that guy.
I don't not like him.
So Timmy,
I like everybody. I just like some people more, some people less.
And you can find out who you like more and less at ProWrestlingTees.com /.
Well, just because I love you doesn't mean I like you.
That's right. But you're going to